Welcome to our Examsdaily, and this video is for today's current affairs, September 5th current affairs. And the first news is 12th Mekong Ganga Cooperation Senior Officials Meeting held via video conference, and this meeting is to review the progress in all areas of cooperation. And this aim of this meeting is to progress all areas of cooperation, and this meeting is an initiative by Mekong Ganga Cooperation MGC, and it is the 12th edition of Mekong Ganga Cooperation Senior Officials Meeting, and it is an initiative by 6 countries which includes India and 5 Asian countries, and like Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar, Thailand and Vietnam. And this meeting is held for cooperation in tourism, culture, education as well as transport and communications. Vijay Thakur Singh, who is a secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs, and Sok Sogan, Under Secretary of State, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Cambodia, has attended this meeting. And the next news is Google partners with Bangladesh for flood forecasting, and this is to bring flood warning services to the country. For flood warning services, Google partners with Bangladesh. And Google also currently covers 40 million people in Bangladesh, and is working to expand its coverage to the whole of the country. And this company is also partnering with the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent societies to build people who don't have smartphones to receive that let's directly. And more about Bangladesh, currency is Bangladeshi Taka and capital is Dhaka. So, and that's it about Bangladesh. And the next news is under Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat program, Goa is paired with Jharkhand. And under this Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat, Goa is going to pair with Jharkhand, and it is lot of exchange activities are happening on this front. And this intensity of program is less due to this lockdown situation. And this program was announced by Prime Minister of India in 2015 on the 140th birthday of Shri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And the Ministry of Human Resource Development is the nodal ministry for the coordination of this program. This program is coordinated by Human Resource Development in the nodal ministry. And the next news is Punjab Govt launches I Rakhwali app to make citizens Greenery Saviours. To further strengthen its drive to preserve and maintain the environment, the main theme of this app to preserve environment is the main theme of this app. And in Punjab, and make people stakeholder in the process, State Forest Department launched this I Rakhwali app to help netizens to become Greenery Saviours. And with this new initiative, Punjab government aims to safeguard the state forest area by making people a stockholder in this process. And the main aim is to inspire people to plant more trees. This I Rakhwali app is launched by Punjab government. And more about Punjab, capital is Punjab and Chief Minister is Amarendra Singh. Amarendra Singh is the Chief Minister of Punjab. And the next news is Home Utsav, a virtual property exhibition launched by ICICI Bank. Those who are preparing for bank examination, you want to know more about this banking financial news very well. So this Home Utsav, a virtual property exhibition, was launched by ICICI Bank, and ICICI Bank headquarters is at Mumbai, Maharashtra. And its MD and CEO of ICICI Bank is Sandeep Bakshi. And this property exhibition in the name of Home Utsav showcases real estate projects by renowned developers across India. This exhibition was accessed on www.homeutsavicici.com. And this exhibition can be accessed by both customers and non-customers of ICICI Bank. And the next news is Raj Kumar Srivastava appointed as the new ambassador of India to the Republic of Croatia. So now he is appointed as the ambassador for Republic of Croatia to India. And Raj Kumar Srivastava, he is an IFS officer from 1997. He presently becomes deputy chief. He is presently a deputy chief of mission in the Embassy of India, Tokyo. Has now appointed as the new Ambassador of India to Republic of Croatia. And he has served in different capacities at Indian missions in Madrid, Yangon, Vienna and Brasilia in the past besides Tokyo, where he is presently posted. And more about Croatia, capital is Zagreb and currency is Croatian kuna and president is Zoran Milanovic. So and that's it about Croatia. And the next news is Bajaj Allianz Life signs Ayushmann Khurrana as its brand ambassador. And it is a private life insurance company. Bajaj Allianz now announced the appointment of Bollywood actor Ayushmann Khurrana. He is an actor. He is now appointed as ambassador to promote its products and digital services across offline and online mediums. Khurrana will feature in life insurance next campaign Smart Living and that encompasses its terms plan, smart product goal and the new digital service Smart Assist. And more about Bajaj Allianz, MD and CEO is Tarun Chung and headquarters is at Pune, Maharashtra. And that's it about Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance Company. And the next news is Union Education Minister launches free English learning app EnglishPro. And the name of the app is EnglishPro, which is launched by Union Education Minister. And Union Education Minister is Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. He launched this English learning app, EnglishPro. It is a free mobile app developed by English and Foreign Languages University, which is in Hyderabad, launched this app, and this application will support the skilling youth mission of the central government. And more about Ministry of Education, Union Minister is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank and Ministry of State is Sanjay Datur, and he is the Ministry of State. And the next news is 11th edition of exercise India Navy begins in Bay of Bengal, and it is the 11th edition, and this Indian Navy and Russian Navy has commenced 11th edition of biennial bilateral maritime exercise Indian Navy, and this bilateral maritime exercise will be conducted in Bay of Bengal from 4th to 5th September 2020, and it will improve the understanding as well as procedure for multi-phased maritime operations. And more about Russia, President is Vladimir Putin and capital is Moscow, and currency of Russia is Russian ruble. And the next news is UN Environment Program launches the Little Book of Green Nudges. The new publication, The Little Book of Green Nudges, has been published by Union Nations of Environmental Program has launched this book. Environmental Program has launched this book, and it is to seek to encourage around 200 million students around the world to adopt environmentally friendly habits and greener lifestyles. And more about UNEP, and which is United Nations Environmental Program. Executive Director is Ingvar Anderson, and he is the Executive Director of UNEP. And the next news is 5th September National Teachers Day, and this National Teachers Day is observed every year on 5th September in India to commemorate birthday of our country's first Vice President and second President, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. And this Teachers Day is celebrated on behalf of birthday of Radhakrishnan. The national level awards are given to teachers on this Teachers Day to celebrate the unique contribution of some of the finest teachers in the country. President will honor 47 teachers who through their commitment have improved the quality of school education. And the next news is International Day of Charity celebrated on 5th September. And today is International Day of Charity and also National Teachers Day. And this United Nations celebrates the International Day of Charity globally on 5th September every year. United Nations designated 5th September as International Day of Charity to commemorate the anniversary of passing away of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. So this is celebrated on behalf of passing away of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. And Mother Teresa received Nobel Prize for Peace in 1979 for work undertaken in the struggle to overcome poverty and distress, which also constitute a threat to peace. And more about UN Secretary General is Antonio Guterres. And the next news is Union Minister Thaawarchand Gehlot to launch 24/7 toll-free mental health rehabilitation helpline KIRAN. And it is named as KIRAN. Thaawarchand Gehlot, who is the Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, and he launches this 24/7 free mental health rehabilitation helpline, which is named as KIRAN. And it is launched through visual mode webcast on 7th September 2020. And this helpline was developed by Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, to provide relief and support to persons with mental illness. And the next news is Union Minister for State for Culture and Tourism, Shri Prahlad Singh Patel, virtually attends 5th BRICS Culture Ministers Meeting, and this 5th BRICS Culture Meetings was held through video conference under the chairmanship of Russian Federation. The Minister of State for Culture addressed participants of the meeting and presented India's perspective to strengthen the cultural cooperation with BRICS through alternative mechanism of sharing and organizing cultural events in online format, and it is giving the prevailing pandemic situation. And this year BRICS meeting federation was in the hand of Russia, and it was 5th BRICS Culture Ministers Meet, and this is the exam point of view. We want to know about what is the theme of this 5th BRICS Cultural Ministers Meet, and who is and you want to know about on behalf of India who attended this BRICS meet. And the next news is Shri Gadkari addresses 60th Annual Convention of SIAM. Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Shri Gadkari is Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways. That automobile industry is one of the largest contribution for manufacturing GDP of the country, and it is a sector that has highest number of employment. And addressing the 60th Annual Convention of SIAM through virtual conference, he underlined that lot stands on shoulders of this industry in current times, and Gadkari assured to resolve the concerns of industry in interest of society and economy. And the next news is agreement signed between MOTA and IIPPA for setting up National Institute of Tribal Research at IIPA campus, which is in New Delhi, in the presence of Union Minister for Tribal Affairs, Shri Arjun Munda. Union Minister for Tribal Affairs is Shri Arjun Munda. He signed today between Ministry of Tribal Affairs and Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi, for setting up an Indian Institute of Tribal Research at IIPA campus, which is in New Delhi. And he proposed a national institute will be functioning from in a new months, and it will be engaged in quality tribal research in collaboration with reputed government and non-government NGOs spread over the country. And that's it for today, and hope it might be useful for your further examination. And do follow our channel for more and more videos, and thanks for watching.